Okay, so this is the third part in the Beyonce and Rihanna series. The links will be in the pinned comments below so you can watch the part 1 and the part 2. But as usual, I'll give you a quick breakdown so that we are up to speed. Beyonce, aka Bernice, is an insufferable bitch who really wants to win a competition.
You turn this competition to a do or die affair.
Well, it is a do or die affair, Jay. And I want you to stay out of it. See, that's why I need to win this year's competition, Jay. See, that's why I must win this year's competition. I am not going to let anybody intimidate me out of that competition. Or you can win any other competition.
Jay-Z over here is Beyonce's boyfriend, of course. And they have the most toxic relationship ever. These two guys want the ladies to kiss their cock before they give them the award for the competition because they are the organizers. So the girls destroy the organizers, now they can do the competition freely.
You're actually distracting me right now, so I think you should...
Are you feeling it? Do you want another one?
Do you guys remember that documentary, Sex for Grace, that was done in Ghana and Nigeria? Yeah, the streets will never forget the famous words of Professor Jampo. In the case of Rihanna in this movie, the answer is yes. Oh, what a time. By the way, in that documentary, he also asked her this question.
What did you do at the SSC? You felt this
It's not true.
Oh.
Well, guess who is distracted now?
So I thought this was going to be the hot Spanish movement where they finally eat each other, but this was not the moment. This was just qualifiers. It wasn't the real game. But as you can see from her face right now, this kiss that was definitely not consensual gave her a mild orgasm. In that moment, if you cut any part of her body, you won't see blood because all the liquids in her body have gone down, if you know what I mean. Yes, you understand? Dripping. Meanwhile, Beyonce is having a health crisis because she's drinking too many energy drinks.
You must refrain from taking any more energy drink. You've had too much of it and it has weakened your nerves.
I've been there, babe. It's not fun. And the one she loves the most is about to be taken from her.
No, doctor, that is so not possible. I mean, I've got just 2 days before the competition. I need to rehearse.
The way things are now, you are on the verge of a nervous breakdown. So I advise that you forget about that competition completely, okay?
What? Forget about the competition? She can't do that. That's her entire life in this movie. That's all she ever talks about, thinks about, dreams about. Everything she has done so far is because of this competition. She's probably asking in her head if there's another competition she can win so that she can go and do this one. That's how much it means to her.
Well, Jay, you cannot stop me from participating in that competition. Plus, I've worked my ass really hard for it.
Well, your boyfriend is also working somebody else's ass.
And I'm this close, Jay, this close to winning the prize.
He was also this close to winning the prize. That is not you. So at this point, Beyonce's dreams are completely shattered. The thing she has been fighting for all this while was taken from her. She lost the competition.
It's just a competition, baby. And besides, you should be proud of the fact you gave it your best, okay?
No, Jay, I didn't give him my best. I didn't give him my best. I mean, how can you say I gave him my best when that network took my victory?
But remember, this movie was very popular and there's more money to be made. So as usual, just like in the part 2, we need more unnecessary drama. And so right in that moment, this happens.
There'll be other opportunities.
Hi. Oh, hello. Hi. Dennis, how you doing? I'm here to see if you're alright now.
Oh, you nasty little bitch.
Yes, Rihanna, Beyonce's sworn enemy, has come to visit her after winning the competition they have been fighting about for so long and kissing her boyfriend violently. Well, she didn't kiss him. He kissed her, but you know. All three of them in one room. What is going to happen? Are we going to get a threesome?
You actually wish I was dead so you can sneak in here and grab my man. That's what you want.
Dennis.
You think I don't know your game?
Shut up, what's wrong?
No, you shut up!
No, we are not getting a threesome. Missed opportunity, by the way. It would have been a very nice thing because, I mean, like, it wouldn't make sense, but so what? Nothing makes sense anyway. But we are still waiting for the twosome that is going to happen in 3, 2, 1.
I'm sorry about yesterday. I know you didn't mean it. You meant well.
It's okay.
You're gonna be the hottest pussy cat in my soup one day.
Don't complain now. She's your fiancé.
Oh, well, I go for small.
Malicha, focus on the pennies in front of you. Don't be thinking about other people.
I mean, Bernice was the reason I worked so hard.
I'm sorry, what was the reason why you worked so hard?
Bernice was the reason I worked so hard.
Oh, Bernice! Oh, okay, I heard something else. Sorry. So Jay wants to sign her to his label, Definite Records. which is like Def Jam, but they couldn't use Def Jam, I guess.
Now, Definitely Records may not be as big as these other international labels, but we have growth. We have potentials just like you.
But she's like, no, I want to sign to an international label, you know, because back then Nigerian labels were not, it's not what it is now. Okay, right now you wouldn't say that. Shouts to Naija, you do everything.
You have the best potential I've seen in anyone in a long time.
Best? I thought you said Benice was the best.
Well, I wouldn't know because I'm not gay, but I think the best person to ask would be someone like James Brown.
I thought you said Benice was the best.
Oh, sorry. Once you said Benice was the best. Oh, I keep hearing a... Sorry. Okay, I've stopped. This is the last one. I won't do that again.
I've got penises on the brain.
I'm telling you, even if Bernice was 10 times on top of her game and 10 times fitter, she will match that performance. I'm telling you.
Whoa, that is massive.
That is massive. I hope she says the same thing when she sees Jay naked, because if not, that will be a problem.
You know, I actually think we should just get back to business, you know, like...
What business? What strange way you talking?
Jay, you know...
And according to research done by scientists, at this moment in time, Jay's balls were bluer than the ocean. I can feel the pains from here. Oh my God, you know, it's not easy. And the blue balls made him so frustrated that he almost beat Beyonce in this scene.
Hey, look, I'm really hungry, and I was wondering if we could go out and have something to eat.
Jay. Hello?
What is on TV that's more important than me, Jay?
So many things, my dear. Back then, there was Super Story, there was Ben 10, there was Teletubbies, SWAT Cats, Things We Do for Love, which is YOLO now. And I've not even mentioned any of the telenovelas. Cuando Se Asmia, Second Chance. Don't even start. Move aside, please.
Are you okay?
I said move.
What's wrong with you?
Jay.
And at this point, he gave Beyonce the lemons she needed to make lemonade.
Hold up, they don't love you like I love you.
Oh, so now I'm nagging. I see. You're already sleeping with her, aren't you?
Yes, he's actually sleeping with her. Like before, we could have defended him, but right now, we can't defend him anymore. He's far gone. In fact, in the next scene, he keeps chasing her. Is that what they taught you in driving school? I mean, it's Nigeria. I don't think you need to go to the school to get a license. I mean, over here it's like that. Okay, a lot of people, you didn't go to any driving school, just got your license like that. So I understand. By the way, let's go back to the blue ball scene. Did anybody ask a question back then how he got a key into her house? Like, did he break into the house? Why did we think that was okay? Because at this point, based on her actions, they were not fucking yet. Okay, because she was doing, you know, stop. So like, how did he get a key into the house? He definitely broke into the house. Now at this point, Rihanna had enough of the back and forth between her and Jay.
Stop. Are you listening to yourself? Why are you bringing emotions into this context?
I am not
business.
done yet.
I'm assuming it's because she met Chris Brown and was yet to meet her domestic violence lawyers, but we don't know that yet. So her friend Nicole gives her some advice.
Well, he's kind of handsome and rich, and
Handsome and rich.
okay, to me this JJ looks serious about you. Why don't you give him a chance?
Now I have a genuine question. Was there ever a friend in these old Nollywood movies who gave good advice or was a good friend at all? Because this friend, okay, she slept with the organizers behind her friend's back, and now she's giving her friend bad advice to date Jay because he's rich. They were always giving devilish advice that landed the main character in trouble. I'm now realizing that they were a story tool. They use them as a tool for the story to drive the story forward, because if she's giving her good advice, then where will the story be? I mean, it's bad writing, it's lazy writing, because good writing will be her giving her good advice, but then she has internal conflict and that's the bad thing anyway.
You think so?
I think so.
All right.
And of course, Rihanna, who caught her friend sleeping with the organizers for the competition she won, is going to take her advice, right? Because that makes sense. So she goes to Jay and tells him,
hey listen, I don't want to keep giving you blue balls. I want to eat your hot pennies, but you are still dating hot bennies.
I like you a lot, Jay. I would really like to date you, but you're already taken. I don't want to start another kind of war with Venice.
But you have to start another war, because if you don't, the movie will end too soon and the producers will not make any money. And then she has a flashback to the same moment that Beyonce had her own flashback, where she was lying in bed with that guy who looks like an assistant coach for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. You can see it. If you look at this guy's face, you can tell clearly that he looks like one of those coaches, the assistant coaches, maybe the goalkeeper coach. You can tell. So this flashback is longer than the one we saw, and it turns out this guy with this ugly boy was lying to both girls.
Phil, are you seeing someone else? I thought he said I was the only one.
And to both of them, he was their first love, but to him, none of them were his lovers at all. He just loved the variety of Ghanaian and Nigerian nyash. I mean, who can blame the man? Okay, you have best of both worlds.
He was my first love. It hurt.
So it means the entire rivalry of this movie from parts 1 to 3 right now is based on a misunderstanding that they have failed to solve, because they are acting childish, like little girls who are fighting over the sharpener with the mirror.
Then I met Henry. He was my first true love.
Wait, the second guy was also your first true love? That's not how positions work, my dear. There was a first and there was a second. The fact that you don't like Kochi does not mean that you can kick him off his position. He was still your first love. He didn't love you, but you loved him, and that's all that mattered, okay? Don't do that to Kochi.
Then he died in the plane crash.
So you don't know whether or not he was your first true love, because he didn't live long enough for you to know. Maybe he would have also broken your heart. There's no way of knowing that. Maybe he was on a trip to Ghana to eat his Ghanaian botox. You don't know.
I always lose them, Jay. I always lose them. When it comes to love, I'm just not fortunate.
I don't think fortunate is the right word. It's that you are not wise. Because okay, you are not fortunate, but now you are sitting over here with your sworn enemy's boyfriend, who is cheating on her with you, who stole her boyfriend from her. He left Beyonce for you, Rihanna. What do you think will happen when Kelly Rowland comes by?
So when you sit down at the table with love, sometimes he deals you a good hand, sometimes he deals you a really bad hand.
Like this one. This is a really bad hand. Don't play this game.
Jay, what is this?
We're having dinner, you know, as regards the recording deal thing I told you about.
I want to say that these characters are dumb and they are unrealistic, and you know, it's just bad for no reason. But the truth is, they are human beings in real life who actually do this thing. They are human beings who are doing it right now, who are fucking their enemy's boyfriend, like when they fucked their enemy's boyfriend before. Crazy. I wouldn't mind if it was a way to, you know, get back at Beyonce because she's your enemy. Because if you are hurting your enemies, everything is on the table. But she's not trying to hurt Beyonce. She's actually in love with Jay.
I will make her pay for this. Even if it costs me my last blood, she'll pay.
And when Beyonce says that in any movie, you know what that means. Okay, watch your back. When she says you're going to pay, you're really going to pay. And guess what? Rihanna did.
See, you can't keep that thing that keeps itching you from under your pants closed. It is my man you want to trap with this time, isn't it?
She gets Rihanna kidnapped, bro. Do they always have to go crazy like this? Like in the first Beyonce movie, which I made a video about, check it out to come over here. She got Siera shot and killed. I mean, she didn't die. She had a whole facial reconstruction. It's a whole thing. Check out my video on it. What is this supposed to do? What's the water supposed to do? It's not even hot water.
You actually stand here and try to call that girl.
A chronicle shocking. He doesn't understand.
I thought you said that you loved me. Is Ryan better than me just because you won an ordinary competition that I didn't have the chance to properly compete in?
Ordinary competition? Now that the winner has stolen your boyfriend, the competition is ordinary? Madam, be consistent. And Nadia is looking fine in that 90 though. You still have that 90? If you have it, let's continue. And then in the next scene, they have this crazy party that I don't even know how to describe. Rihanna, after getting kidnapped, now decides to go crazy herself and comes to destroy Beyonce's birthday party. And of course, I wasn't there, but I'm willing to bet that the only thing that the director told them to do at this point was go crazy and act like mad people. to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I will ask you in the comments below. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about the whole thing. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Honestly, I'm thinking about whether or not to do the part 4 because at this point I'm very tired. I'm tired. You guys don't know this, but I'm shooting all of this in like 1 day or like 2 days. Okay, I keep changing my shirts and changing stuff, and so at this point I'm exhausted. So let me know in the comments if I should do it. Beyonce loved Jay-Z so much that she got Rihanna kidnapped because of her, but she still doesn't love him as much as I love you. And I'll see you guys soon in another video. Sing the song.
I go never ever ask you to like and subscribe, but you go share my video if you know you're feeling my vibe. People, I go never ever ask you to like and subscribe, but you go share my video if you know you're feeling